what I did when I had no job and no money. When I tell you I literally had nothing, I mean nothing. No job, no money coming in consistently, just me praying, stressing, and trying not to lose hope. This is exactly what I did to survive that season and how you can too. Section 1: Identifying my reality. The first thing I did was accept where I was. Not necessarily in a depressing way, but in a truthful way. I told myself, you are broke, you have no income, something has to change. Once I faced it, I could actually start solving it. Section 2: Cutting my expenses to the bone. I'm talking down to the bone. I cut impulsive purchases, eating out because I love to eat out, but I could no longer afford it. Anything that wasn't survival level was cut out. I switched to cooking at home. And by cooking out, I was just boiling rice because that's all I had, and I don't even like rice. So I was really going through it. I used a lot of midnight bundle because the daytime, oh Jesus. My means of transport was my feet. Yes, I was walking. I walked to you could see it right on my feet. You didn't have to just ask, you just had to see it on my feet. These few changes alone helped me stretch whatever tiny money I had left. Section 3: Leaning on my community. Pride when you are broke is the worst thing that can happen to you. Yes, you would rather not ask, but what else would you do? So I had to ask for help where I could. I had to call my parents almost every time for cash because Charlie, I had nothing. I was banking on my sister to have meals on certain days. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I watched lots of YouTube videos of people in that season, people coming out just to encourage yourself emotionally, and mentally. It wasn't every day I'm strong. Sometimes, Charlie, I was just crying. Sometimes I'll have to call and all of that. And that's okay. It's just for a season. It's temporary. Things will definitely change. Section 4: Starting something small. Now, this was what changed a lot of things for me. I told myself, you have no job, but you're not useless. That much, I never got to, I can never think I'm me useless how. So I learned new skills on YouTube. I put my energy into creating videos on YouTube. Yes, I've made almost every of those videos private now because I've started afresh on different channels. But the experience I got from that is what even influenced me, and it's what has taught me how to better approach YouTube. And right now I'm doing way better than when I started. So I learned new skills on YouTube, right? And I applied it both into my content creation journey and other things. So regarding content, I created content and I've improved on my storytelling skills, my editing skills, and all of that, kind of grading and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm so proud. And I applied for lots of jobs. I applied to different companies and laboratories because I'm a laboratory scientist. I applied to different laboratories, and I documented my journey both on phone and on paper. One thing I love to do is just write out things, dream and all of that. So I was dreaming about what my life should be, how I want my life to be and everything. And I tell you that I'm living in some of them and I'm so happy right now. And I know that next year, 2026 is my year. So Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. 2026, nah, you hear of my works. And I almost even volunteered because I was considering that at a point. I was too tired of sitting at home and all of that. But it was in my looking out for a place to volunteer that I finally even got my job. So yes, every small step made me feel alive again and it helped me. Yeah. And section 5: Keeping my faith up. When money is gone and opportunities aren't coming, your faith gets tested. I prayed quite a bit. I documented. I cried lots of times, my goodness. I reminded myself that God sees what I'm going through. I spoke to God a lot of times, like, Jesus, please, Father in heaven, help the girl. Help the girl. Yes. And to be honest, God came through for me in ways I can't explain. Because sometimes, like, you literally have nothing, but then something comes up and, like, you get some coins and stuff like that. So, yeah, God really came through for me. And He's coming through for me. As I speak to you now, I still need God to show up for me in so many ways. And I know that He'll help me. So, yes, keep your faith up. Section 6. When the breakthrough came, breakthrough didn't come because I was perfect. Obviously not. It came because I kept moving, even when I was crawling emotionally by the help of God. That's how I eventually got my current job. That's how opportunities opened up for me. That's how I started rebuilding. If you're in that place right now, no job, no money, and you are not alone and you are not stuck, start with what you have. Do something small today. Lean on God, lean on community, and keep on going. You'll come out of this. I am living proof of that. Watch the next video to learn how I 474x my emergency fund in just 6 months. Check out those videos and tell me what you think in the comments. Do not leave without subscribing and liking if you found some value in this video. See you in my other episodes. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. You will be fine.